Here we are in the Cotswolds in the United Kingdom on the media drive for the BMW iX2 second generation. We didn't get an electric version in the first generation, but here we are with the iX2. We're going to have a look around the outside, the inside, and then take it out for a drive. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Like this video at the end if you have liked it, and let's get stuck into it. Starting off at the front, and not a lot of difference between this and the combustion engine version, but you will start to see this closed off grille that we've seen across other BMWs, and you can see it goes from this hexagonal all the way over and it kind of filters out to the middle. You've got your 360-degree camera, you've got your sensor panel here, you've got your blue ring around the BMW badging, some nice creases in the bonnet, and you've got your LED matrix lights as well. You've got some actual air slots for some air curtains down along the, let me get the angle right, along the wheels. Some gloss black. This has the shadow line extra that's on it, and you've got your vent in underneath that will allow cooling of that battery. I like it. I like the front of it. Yeah, sunny day here on the side of the road here in the Cotswolds. Then we've got 19 and 20 inch wheels. Again, these are the M Sport ones because you can see the M logo on it with the red brake calipers. And over here, and you've got the blue highlight around the BMW badge. No grey or black cladding around, so it is all body coloured, and you've got that M Sport badging on the just above the front wheel, sorry. It's single tone all the way over. This is fire red. I like it in the sun here now. It looks fairly, you've got that two-tone, body coloured and gloss black, your 360-degree camera, your indicator light as well, and they are retractable. No chrome on this car. You've got a gloss black top and bottom of the window, B-pillar as well. And then down towards the business end, this is where it all starts to take change from the original X2, which was a bit more flat back, but this is a lot more coupe version. Charging port, you've got your AC, standard is 11, and then DC is 160 kilowatt, 20 to 80% in about 30 minutes. AC, you can upgrade it to 22 kilowatts as well. We like those flaps. And we'll close it down. What do you think of the shape? What do you think of the roofline in this red? I think today it looks great in this red. Then as we move down along the back, you've got this black, fairly aggressive spoiler, and it's got those two dips in it, large window. You've got your brake light, but you also don't have a wiper. Just be aware of that. You've got these nice 3D effect lights. Then you've got your 360-degree camera and your little washer for it, which is always good. And today we're driving the xDrive 30. You've got some large diffusers going on the back here. Obviously, so this isn't a ground-up EV, so there is spaces left for exhaust, etc., etc. And you can see the iX2 badging up here. Opening the boot, it's actually press this, and it's an automatic boot. So 560 litres or 500, let me just pull out my sheet so I can get the information correctly for you. I think it's well over 500 anyway. And so boot-wise, 525 litres with a 40-20-40 split. And I've dropped those seats down. It does bring it up to 1400, and you've got some space in underneath. But yeah, good size boot. You've got your 12 volt over here. You've got some storage either side. You've got some tie-off points then as well. Yeah, decent. Some shopping bag hook holders either side. So 525 litres. It's not massive because of that slope roof, but fairly good. That seat is set for me. I'm 6'2", 188 centimetres, and we'll sit in the back here. This one is the Harman Kardon. Some really nice, it's very iX1, and you can understand that good handle there, where they're obviously getting a lot of, this is the nice two-tone cream and grey with that red stitching, and also in the seatbelt you're getting your red M Sport. Now, seat is tight for me. Knees are well up. Now that seat has come back for me as well. And so have a look at head height. Yeah, I'm touching roof rather than touching headrest. But I'm above normal height with 188 centimetres, 6'2". They've tried their best. Let me pull it up here so you can see. So they've tried to sculpt the roof as much as they can. They've definitely put in This is obviously a bulkhead, and then they've brought this in a bit. You can see where the third seatbelt is held. In the back, you've got two USB Type-Cs. You've got your vents. Now, a minute, there wouldn't be three of us in the back now. And then we've got our armrest, and you can drop that seat down if you need to. I'm sure there's a clip somewhere for it. Two Isofix, and it's got the... And then we've got the interior of the BMW iX1. Seats are nice. Seats are very nice, actually. It's not a totally flat floor, and that center console does come all the way back. But let's have a little look on the inside. No sunroof in this one. It's a totally black roof. But if it was a lighter interior, I'd probably feel a bit more. Let's have a look and see about how far around these windows go. We'll do it more in the front. Harman Kardon speakers. Now, the front, lock, unlock. You've got that little, got a good big door handle, all your window controls and your side mirrors, etc., etc. Your boot release, and not a bad sized door bin. Manually adjusted. Let's get in out of the road noise. Good clunk on the door. Nice sculpting going on here, a nice fabric. It's a soft touch, but it's kind of like this diamond design. And again, you've got this more ambient lighting. Your light sections are down here. Nice chunky steering wheel. 10.25-inch driver infotainment. 10.25-inch infotainment, sorry, driving cluster infotainment. And we've got a head-up display on this as well. You've got your M Sport steering wheel. You've got your drive mode assist on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, then you've got your volume, and you've got your boost button, which gives you boost for 10 seconds. And then on the left, you've got lights and indicators. And on the right, you've got your wipers, automatic mode on this. Down in the center console, and it is a floating center console. There's a small bit of an arm just here to support it, but pretty much a lot of space here on the driver's side. Two USB-Cs stored there. On this side, it's unusual. It's opening towards the driver. So this is obviously haven't changed it from left-hand drive. You think it'd open the other way, but it doesn't. Little storage there, not much in it. Then you've got your start-stop button. Hit that. We're all engaged, and I'll get around to those in a second. You've got your drive, reverse, neutral, and two-stage regenerative braking, which is the B mode, automatic handbrake, my modes, parking, automatic hold, volume for the radio, a physical button for the hazards. Then you've got a large, and it's about the same size actually. There's a small bit of movement in it because there isn't anything holding it. And then you have your phone holder that goes in here. Pull up my phone so you can see what that looks like. And it's wireless charging, and you just clamp that back down there again, and it'll click in that it's wireless now. You've got some physical buttons, you can see there it says wireless active. Front and rear demister, center, and then two, unusual, you've got your glove box, and then nice screen, very BMW, we've seen this before, your different modes, your home screen, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, your media, your telephone, your nav, heated seats and steering wheel, 3-stage on both, dual climate control, nice, and then your BMW iDrive system, and you can change what that looks like on this button down here. You can have it, the different layouts, and then the head-up display, you can change that as well. I like that. I like the customization of it. It's nice, clear to see as well. Up in the head unit, then you've got your selfie camera, 360 interior security camera, potentially in the future. This would have been a control unit for sunroof if it was in it. You've got the SOS button, and you've got your reading lights. Either side has a light with a mirror. Same on the driver's side, all built into the unit actually. Yeah, it's nice. I got a very good driving position actually, and you can see my head height. Loads, absolutely loads, you know. What else have we got about the BMW iX? Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go for a drive now in a minute. We have, in Ireland, it's coming in at 69,500 starting off, range of 417 to 449. It's a 313 horsepower because it's 2 electric motors and giving you 494 newton meters of torque, 0 to 105.6 seconds. You can tow up to 1,200 kgs. It's got a drag coefficient of 0.25, which is good with that coupe roofline. A 64.7 kilowatt hour battery. And then we also have a spec sheet here, so let's have a look through and see what is on this. There we go. So, standard equipment. So in the UK, it's 56,500. You get in your electronic phone. It's M Sport, child seat, charging cable, driving sounds. These are all standard. What did they put extra on this? Here we go. The exterior red, fire red is £600. The 20-inch alloys comes in 19s and 20-inch, and these are £700. You're getting the Atlas grey and smoke white, Viganza perforated interior, £795. The M Sport Package Pro for £1,700. Sunglass protection, interior camera, Harman Kardon sound system, £660. Technology pack. So totals on this car is 8,000. Just over £8,000. So £64,000 for this guy. That's all that's on that, I think. Yep. So yeah, let's take it out for a drive. I've been driving it the last couple of hours. It's been good, not too firm, nice steering wheel. But yeah, let's take a camera up and watch me driving around the Cotswolds. But otherwise, jump into the comments and let me know what you think. Is the iX2 going to be on your shopping list? I definitely think there's people that don't want an SUV looking shape, whereas this coupe fastback, well, definitely the people that are more into what it looks like rather than the practicality of it. And at that €70,000, not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not cheap, but for BMW in that iX3, but there's a lot of stuff that's going to start going up against this. This is going to be going up against head-to-head with the Polestar 4, and I already have that review, first look up on my channel, so make sure you pop onto it and have a look at it. But this is getting a very busy space. Audi Q6 is going to be coming in here as well. So yeah, let's go for a drive. What's it like driving the BMW iX2? Yeah, very smooth. You've got that pedestrian warning noise. That Hans Zimmer noise also. And you've got a couple of different driving modes. You can hear it there. Head-up display is great. Visibility, great big size wing mirrors. Is there blind spot in it? I can't tell if there is. I don't think there is on this version. There must be. Can't see it in it. I cannot see it in it. Road noise is not bad. They have improved the seals, they say. Make sure all windows are closed so that we're giving it a fair whack. Yeah, it's definitely poking off being that all-wheel drive, dual motor. Efficiency, I don't know so much. Let's have a look to see if she'll tell me. Show me trip efficiency.
Try again.
What's my trip efficiency?
Please retry or say help.
Show me trip data.
Here is the journey data.
So we are in the UK, so it's set for UK roads. This is where my audience is going to help me out and jump into the comments. So currently, since last charge, it is getting 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour. So what is that in kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers? Let me know. This is a windy road for it, so suspension is definitely firm for sure. Too firm potentially, but it is an M, you know what I mean? So some people may want it smoother than this. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, nice. You probably get very sick of that Hans Zimmer noise after a while. These are the 20-inch wheels, so you're probably getting a bit more, it's not probably, you are getting a bit more road noise. It's not as comfortable, but I haven't found it uncomfortable today at all, and I've been driving around on these. They're not motorways, and that's for sure, in the Cotswolds. So it is villages with undulations. It has been windy, windy roads. It's a firm setup, but not too firm, I don't think. Build quality is good. You are paying for that BMW badge. It's super responsive. And this is in normal mode. What in the name of goodness would it be like in sport mode? So my modes, sport. Let's see what this is like. Steering wheel is probably, is it the same steering wheel as the iX1? I presume it is. It's probably, we're getting even more mad noises going on here. I could probably do with the steering wheel feel being a bit heavier. And even in sport mode, I don't think it's still heavy enough for me. It's a large steering wheel as well for such a small vehicle. Not so sure. There's some potholes and some, you can see with the vibration of the camera and the vibration of me, where we're at and what we're doing here. But yeah, I'd live with it, no problem at all. Range, it's saying to me that I have 63%, 69% battery and 138 miles. Again, conversions wouldn't be my strong point on the fly. Seats are lovely. They're really bolstering, which is nice. We've talked about the suspension, we talked about the visibility. Even out the back window, it's not bad. I've seen a lot smaller, even with that coupe roofline. It's not too much of a letterbox. You can see everything. Now, I've put the headrest up behind me because I was sitting there, but the other headrest is on the other side is down, and the center headrest is down as well. I'm not thinking that you're going to get too many tall people in the middle of this car. There is no wiper on the back of it, and it's been a pretty mucky day with roads and stuff like that, but it seems fine. You are seeing the top of those spoiler lips just at the bottom of your visibility. Overall, it's nice. I like it. Would I have it over an iX1? Probably. I prefer the styling. It's not as practical. It doesn't have the head height, but again, who's sitting in the back of your car? Is it going to be kids? Is it just going to be yourself driving it? So the rear headroom isn't going to be a huge issue. Boot is a good size. It's got the towing capability. It's fast enough. Decent enough charging speeds at the 11 kilowatt on AC and 22 kilowatt optional. 160 kilowatt DC fast charging. Real world in Ireland, we're probably talking maybe 350 kilometers. Once I get it on my coast to coast, will it get from Dunleary to Balmullet? Yeah, it's ticking a lot of boxes. Are there better options out there? Are there other options? Better is probably not the right word. Yes, you could get a Tesla Model Y long range before anybody jumps into the comments. But there's Kia EV6, there's Hyundai Ioniq 5 or Hyundai Ioniq 5. As we talked about the Polestar 4, there's a lot of models coming into this space. So BMW and none of them will have their own way. So it's down to dealer experience, it's down to range, it's down to styling. There's so much choice now. By the end of this year, we're going to have over 100 fully electric models on the Irish market. Different models. Everything from a Fiat 500e and an MG4 all the way up to a Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV. So there's going to be every shape, every size for everyone. And we're going to have every price point as well. When you start to see the likes of the BYD Dolphin Mini, you're going to see the likes of the Citroen EC3, the Renault 5, Dacia Spring. So it's not about always the premium stuff, but today we are driving a lovely German premium fastback coupe SUV from BMW and the iX2. Let's head outside for our conclusion. Hopefully you've enjoyed my first look around the BMW iX2, something different in the market. Some people want that stylistic fastback coupe looking SUV shape. Some people want an electric BMW, so hopefully this is going to tick some of the boxes. If it ticks your box, make sure you like the video. If you like the video anyway, like the video. Jump into the comments and let me know what you think. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. And if you like this video, you might like that video too.